guys, it's Betmaster Ben back again for Sportsbet TV. We've been looking at the German league a lot this week. Obviously, I didn't bring you bets for midweek, but it was a massive game in Dortmund against Munich where Munich nicked it 1-0. But I think Dortmund did have a very good chance to win the game. Haaland missing kind of a very, very easy chance. But we're not going to focus too much on that. What we're going to talk about today is the English football is coming back. So the Premier League is coming back. So we will be bringing you a host of bets when the Premier League comes back. But what I've got for you this weekend is a very, very interesting fivefold. It's not very often I do bring you a fivefold, but I'm quite confident on this one. So let's get into it. It's for the Bundesliga. And the first game is Hertha Berlin against Augsburg. We are going for Hertha Berlin to win this one outright. Augsburg are probably one of the worst teams in the league. Hertha Berlin, since we've come back from the break, they've been on good form, so we're going to stick with that. And Hertha Berlin to win that one straight out. In the next game, we're going for Mainz against Hoffenheim, and this game is the nailed on tip of the weekend, and that is both teams to score. It is very low odds, but that is because it's a certainty to come in. I think every time these two teams play, it is many goals. I think the last time it was 1-1, before it was like 2-1. I think it's basically every time these two teams play, it's both teams to score is nailed on, so we're sticking with that. In the next game, it's Schalke against Werder Bremen. Now, Schalke seem to fall off a cliff recently. They've lost their last 9 games. They are completely in free fall. Werder Bremen, they're not on great run of form themselves, but I think anyone is being back to beat this Schalke team at the moment. So we are going for Werder Bremen or draw, so that's double chance. So I think that's quite a good bet as well. And then we move on to Sunday's football, and it looks juicy. And the first game is Borussia Mönchengladbach against Union Berlin. Last time these two teams played, it was 3-1 to Mönchengladbach, and I think it's going to be a similar scoreline. I think Gladbach are really a team to behold. They've got some great players in their side. They're playing well, they're scoring goals, but they're always susceptible to the goals. So I am going for Borussia Mönchengladbach to win and both teams to score. And in the last bet of the fivefold, it is the men of Borussia Dortmund to win away at Paderborn. Everyone is talking about this Borussia Dortmund team. They've got Hazard's little brother Eden has come out recently and said, this guy is better than me. So you're talking about a Hazard who's better than the main Hazard. So they've got Haaland, the hottest property in Europe. They've got Jadon Sancho, who's been rested the last couple of games and come on. So they're going to be fit and firing, and Dortmund are going to win this one. And yeah, you can find that fourfold at about 15 to 1. So depending which bookmaker you go to. So anyway, stick your money where my mouth is, and happy